Hello, everyone. It's Eurovision Ireland here again, and we're starting a little series called Destination Paris, where we're reviewing all the Junior Eurovision songs for this year. So, going around the room, let's tag in John.
Hi, folks.
Sarah.
Hi, everyone.
Bogdan.
Hi, everyone.
James.
Everyone.
And there's me, Richard. So, as I said, we're going to review all this year's Junior Eurovision entries over the next few review shows. Today, we're reviewing Germany, Poland, the Netherlands, Malta, and Ukraine. So, Germany debuted last year, and unfortunately, they finished last in 12th place, but not in a normal contest year, 12th would be quite, reasonable. But obviously, with COVID and everything, there's a smaller amount of participants. So over to you, Sarah, to tell us about Germany.
Okay, Germany. Imagine Us by Pauline. I have to say, funny enough, Richard, we haven't just said what the position that Germany finished in last year. My view of this one is I don't think, unfortunately, they're going to be very far off that position this year either. Started off well. I thought when I first saw her on stage, I thought, oh yes, we're going to get a nice sort of happy little tune here. Obviously she's very enthusiastic, sort of casual dress on stage alone. The only thing was that sort of, as it started, I expected more from it. I expected there to be a key change at some point, and then was disappointed when I didn't get it. And to me, it was just very, very repetitive, a lot of imagine us. And while that did stick in my brain for the duration of the song, a few hours later, I actually found, well, actually, I can't remember very much of it at all, apart from Imagine Us. And basically, it was just quite easily forgettable. The positives is that she's a very, very enthusiastic performer. She's obviously proud to be representing her country this year. I'd like to see her do well, but unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be memorable enough to pick up those votes there. I think there are going to be songs that are going to be much stronger than this one. Sorry, Germany.
Thank you, Sarah. Now, next is Poland, one of the current Junior Eurovision powerhouses, as it were. They won in 2018 and 2019 in both Minsk and Gliwice, respectively. So it's over to John.
Right, Dzień dobry, Poland. That's about as far as my Polish goes at the moment. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is Somebody by Sarah James. Oh, it's Sarah or Sarah James. Sarah James, I think. Sung in English and Polish. And I was looking at the blurb, and she actually beat. She was in a 3-song final, and she beat 2 songs by Gromi. So, what are the chances of that? Anyway, it's not bad. It's a ballad to start with. And then just when you think, this is a ballad that bounces along nicely, it starts and it goes upbeat a bit, and that's not bad actually. She's got a bit of stage presence. She knows where the camera is. She's very good at that. Her voice has got a slightly, this is going to sound bad, but it isn't, a slightly warbly nature, but sort of in the way that Beyonce or Mariah Carey do that, and it doesn't do them any harm. So there's that going on. So she's maybe going for that sort of vote. Nothing wrong with that. It's a nice uplifting little song in both English and Polish. I like the way the English and the Polish lyrics were on the screen behind her. I don't know whether they'll keep that when the contest is in Paris in December. She's got a hard act to follow, well, 2 hard acts to follow from Roxana and Vicky in their previous wins. So there's going to be a bit of pressure on her, probably not just in Poland, but throughout Europe from the Polish diaspora to do well. And it could do. I mean, it's early to say how well she'll do, but it's not a bad effort. We'll have to wait and see what else we get. But thumbs up.
Right, so now we cross over to the Netherlands, and they've won once before, back in 2009 when the contest was held in Kiev. So James, let us know about this year's Dutch entry.
Okay, so I'm going to be talking about Ayana and, let me get this right, Mata Sugu Awane. which is Japanese for "See you soon." And yeah, this was a really interesting one to watch. The first thing that struck me was Ayana is a very confident performer. Watching the national final show, she connects well with the camera, she holds herself well, and I'm thinking, check, this is all good. This is going to sound very, very strange coming from me, because you all know that I love my languages, but the fact that the song keeps switching between Dutch, English, and then throwing a bit of Japanese in there, I almost found it jarring, which I know is going to sound really strange because I do love bilingual songs. But I sometimes feel, do a verse in English, then a verse in Dutch, and then sort of embellish it with the Japanese, because I think sort of switching it so quickly, a few times I was sat there listening thinking, yeah, okay, she's saying that. Oh wait, she switched back to Dutch. Oh no, wait, that bit was English, and it kept pulling me out at the moment a bit, which was a bit frustrating. Yeah, the message of the song, see you soon, about missing people, I think that's something that everyone can connect to, so it's a good, strong message. And there was a lot that works with this performance. I loved the sort of scene at the beginning when she's going through the suitcase, lifting out photos, and I thought, oh, that's a really sweet image, that's strong, that's cohesive. The fan dancers behind her, I get that it's quite a slow song, it's quite ballady, so they want something that's a bit eye-catching, gets your attention. But the thing is, with giant fans like that flapping, it's just really distracting. You might as well have two ostriches running around on stage. It's that sort of level of distracting. Sorry. Yeah, so lots of positive elements there, not quite adding up in the way I'd hoped they would. And yeah, the key change that comes at the end, it's a ballad, you expect a key change to be in there somewhere. I almost feel like it comes in a little bit too late. I feel that it's a very genteel song, and it just builds that a little bit too slowly for my liking. But overall, it's a really solid effort. There's a lot of good stuff in there, as I've said. Ayana's a very confident performer, so not sure this can bring the Netherlands another win, but I think it will definitely connect with enough people to get some points.
Right, next we move on to Malta, another Junior Eurovision powerhouse. They won in 2013 and 2015 in Kiev and Sofia, respectively. So it's over to Bogdan to tell us about this year's Maltese entry.
Thank you, Richard. So from Malta, we have Ike and Kaya with the song My Home. Like Richard said, I had really high expectations for Malta, because usually they either send a really beautiful ballad or something really boppy that gets you dancing. Well, this is a mix of a pop ballad and rap. Well, the rap part, I think it might appeal to the younger generation, obviously, because it's Junior Eurovision, so it might appeal to them, obviously. What I'm not so sure is about the lyrics in this song, because they are too young persons there on the stage, and the song feels a bit too mature for their age. They're singing lyrics like, when I'm with you, I feel like home, or I look into your eyes and I see our future. Like, I'm not sure is that quite appropriate for their age. So yeah, she's dressed like she's really like innocent. She has a beautiful voice, but those lyrics kind of put me off a little bit. I enjoyed their performance. I'm not so sure if it's the right song for Junior Eurovision or for their age, but well done, and we shall see what happens.
Right, and finally for this review, it's over to Ukraine. They came first back in 2012 when the contest was in Amsterdam. And I'm going to review this one. This year, they're going to be represented by Elena Yushchenko, and the song is Vasil, which in English is Leverage. When I first saw, I thought quite a powerful voice, and her vocal range was amazing, verging on sort of adult Eurovision. Her connectivity with the camera was amazing. Unfortunately, we can't comment about connectivity with the audience, because with the Ukrainian national final, because of COVID, they had to film each performance individually on the same stage, so it's sort of like the same format as Junior was back in Warsaw. The use of armography sort of helped, express the emotions. And there's something about her eyes, it sort of hypnotized you, grabbed you in, and sort of this fierce nature about her. But it's one of the best Junior Eurovision entries I've heard so far for this year. So could they win? Let's wait and see, hear all the others, but I think it's quite a strong contender. Right, so I should say all the songs we've heard or reviewed tonight were all from national final performances. Not all the songs will have national final performances, but we'll highlight that in future reviews. So stick with us at Eurovision Ireland for all the Junior Eurovision news. So it's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from Sarah.
Hey everyone, stay safe.
Goodbye from John.
Cheers, folks.
Goodbye from James.
Bye everyone, take care.
Goodbye from Bogdan.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.
And goodbye from Staggy. Wherever he is, there he is. And we'll see you all soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.